Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. We're kind of flying blind this morning because there was no overnight grain trade. We start up today at 8:30 and the calls are kind of mixed. Beans had a little bit of a breakout on good technical buying on Wednesday. Corn and wheat corn at the higher end of its 2-week range, while wheat's at the lower end of the 2-week range. Outside markets, dollars higher, most commodities are lower. Chinese stocks were lower, and the European wheat futures market was also lower yesterday. So we've got kind of a mixed tone in the marketplace. As far as any other news, today we get the export sales report. In wheat, we're looking for somewhere around 500,000 tons versus 721 last week. Maybe 1 million tons of beans versus about 1.8 million tons last week. Corn, maybe 1 million tons versus 780 last week. So we'll see how those numbers kind of move the market. We close early today at noon, and so we'll see if that compression adds a little bit more volatility to the marketplace. Technically speaking, like I said, beans had a breakout on Wednesday, trading above the 20-day moving average. Technically speaking, the upside target maybe 891 right now. 872 is the new level of support. For the meal, would continue to be mostly a sideways trade. You've got support around 278 in the January meal, resistance about 288. And for the oil, it is also breaking out on the upside. You've got right now a new bullish objective of 29.75 in the January oil. We need to sustain some of these gains if we're going to push higher, and your support's around 28.49, 28.50. Globally in China, their soybean futures were actually a little bit lower, while corn, meal, oil, and palm oil were a little bit higher. A lot of reports overnight about palm oil. Stocks are sufficient right now, but because of the El Nino type weather, they look for stocks to decline and prices to maybe be supportive. Over in the March corn, again, we're up close to the upside potential. You got resistance around 373 in the March and supports around 366. And the wheat near the lower end of the trading range, where you've got resistance at 485 and your support's around 467. Other than that, not a lot of news. We've got a pretty good storm system that was in the western corn belt. It's now moving into the eastern corn belt today. It's a tough day for shopping in these areas. As far as Brazil weather, it's okay. And last night, to everyone's surprise, the Bears won. And so we'll see if that has any impact on trading today. So hope everybody has a good shopping day, and hope everybody has a good trading day. Again, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a good weekend.